guys, welcome back to another edition of Nick and Knarf, two brothers in Tucson, bringing music that hopefully will do right in your life. Songs that you know, maybe you don't listen to as often anymore. So we want to remind you of the greatness of the musical artists out there. And today we're doing Roy Orbison, the fantastic singer, songwriter who tragically died at the age of 52 from a heart attack. One of the things it talks about here is Rolling Stones placed him at number 37 on the list of its greatest artists of all time and number 13 of the list of the greatest 100 singers of all time, which I have to agree with. In 2002, Billboard magazine listed him at number 74 on the list of the top 600 recording artists. Now, you're talking artists meaning bands or individuals or duos or whatever. I'd say that's apropos.
All right, well, we were looking at his discography. My God, he has like 50, and in 53 years of life, 52 years of life, 50 albums between studio, live, compilations, greatest hits, collaborations. This man was a giant. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Nashville Songwriters Hall. I mean, all the halls of fame that exist, this guy is in it.
And one thing that I just love about him, it says that he always had stage fright. He was really worried about standing on stage. That's why you always see him just literally just standing there when he's playing. And I respect that so much because it tells me that he just has a passion for music. And no matter what, was willing to overcome that fear to get out and bring his music to us. And boy, I remember, loved seeing shows that when we were kids.
Oh God, he was so big from 59 to 66, and Pretty Woman, we think that's one of his earliest hits. It actually came later in his discography.
It came in 64. I thought that one came first because I remember, believe it or not, I think of that song every time Frank and I would be walking home from school at St. Francis, walking down Sunset Boulevard.
I was 12, Nick was 9 in 1964.
On the Silver Lake Bridge. I was 10.
Oh yeah, you were 10 and I was 13, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then the other songs, too, just so iconic. We heard them every day on the AM radio because back then it was just AM. And he was just, his voice so iconic. Leah. I love that song, Leah. Always mesmerized me. We're going to do 3 hits from him because we can't just do 2. He's just too great. And there's so many to choose from.
And the songs are short, but this guy is the master of melody. That's all I can say.
And the love ballad, and he squeezes emotion out of every single song he writes. And we got 3 great choices. I picked a couple, Nick's got one. But before we start, we want to invite you, please subscribe, like, and share if you like what you're going to hear. And if you have subscribed, you know how much we love you. We thank you for all your support because we care for your ears. But we're ready to get into Roy Orbison.
Listen to some Roy.
Okay, so we're going to start with a slow one, then get into a medium one, and then take it out with another powerful, emotional love song. The first one is the great, great song, Crying. Here is Roy Orbison, Crying.
I was all right for a while. I could smile for a while. But I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. Oh, you wish me well. You couldn't tell that I've been crying over you, crying over you. Then you said so long, left me standing all alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand, but the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before, but darling, what can I do? For you don't love me, and I'll
How does he hit this note? Wow.
Sick.
The feeling in that look, God, he can wrench your emotions. I mean, like a rag. He'll just squeeze it out of you with his voice, his passion, his nuance, and the melodies he writes are just so heart-stirring. What'd you think?
I love this. I love this music. I love this style of music.
It really brings back an era for us, and
I know
so many sweet
deep down
memories.
I'm a romantic. I've watched all the damn Hallmark movies. I mean, you know, I like all these situation comedy movies where they're with romantic endings. I am a romantic. So is he.
Gorgeous. His songs are so full of pain and love and private agony, but just brought to ecstasy out of the exquisite songs that he write. What did you guys think of Crying?
I'm telling you, if this guy would have been as good looking, let's say, as Elvis mentioned,
oh yeah,
the man wouldn't have had a life. I mean, he couldn't go anywhere.
Probably. Oh, he had style though. I thought those shades, those dark glasses he wore, I think they were prescription, obviously, because he had bad eyes. But he had such a look about him that was so. I mean, he was kind of like on a pedestal somewhere. Like he was like this guy who came out of nowhere with this mysterious hairdo and this voice that did things to you. It was just crazy. But anyway, leave us your comments on Crying. But we're ready to get into Nick's choice for our threesome on Roy Orbison. This is, I mean, they're all great. Why even say great? We know they're great. Here is Only the Lonely, Roy Orbison.
Only the lonely know the way I feel tonight. Only the lonely know this feeling ain't right. There goes my baby, there goes my heart. So far apart, but only the lonely know why I cry. Only the lonely.
What do you, Nikki? Why?
I mean, come
what did that
on,
one
we're
resonate?
talking 1960. The tone in the voice, the recording, you had to be great to sound that good. There was no mixing out any of the crap in his voice there. How about the background vocals? I never realized how good they were.
Really simple, really simple.
Really
A little bit of
nice.
violin work in the back. Just very tastefully assembled. Not overdone. Not a lot of like symphonic, melodramatic music. Just punctuating strings to back it up. But you're right. I mean, the voice quality. I mean, there's something so genuine about the music of the late 50s and 60s. I mean, the great thing about the music of the 50s and 60s is it has this tremendous power, emotion, sincerity, and genuine quality, which is just so beautiful to hear.
And we could play this entire greatest hits album, pick that, but let's go ahead and listen to our next song.
This is the final one we're going to send you out with from the great Roy Orbison, and this one may be his most powerful song. It's one of my absolute favorites, the top 2 or 3 for me for Roy. It's called It's Over, Roy Orbison.
Your baby doesn't love you anymore. Golden days before they end, whisper secrets to the wind. Your baby won't be near you anymore. Tender nights before they fly, send falling stars that seem to cry. Your baby doesn't want you anymore. It's over. It breaks your heart in two to know she's been untrue. But oh, what will you do when she says to you there's someone new? We're through. We're through. It's over. It's over. It's over. All the rainbows in the sky start to weep, then say goodbye.
I like that line.
You won't be seeing rainbows anymore. Setting suns before they fall echo to you, that's all, that's all. But you'll see lonely sunsets after all. It's over, it's over, it's over. It's
I get goosebumps hearing that song. I mean, my God. And he hits that note up there and that line, you won't be seeing rainbows anymore. Man, that is like a gut punch line in this song.
It's beautiful. And I love the background vocalists. You know, you hear some of the songs from the 50s and early 60s where they're annoying. You know, here they embellish so well. And the obviously orchestral instruments in the back just give you a mood of serenity, just a somber feeling and yet a sad feeling. But his singing just brings life back to any plant that's wilted, so to speak.
I tell you, like I said, he just wrenches every emotion out of every note of the song. I mean, he takes you on a high for a second of deep, intense passion. It's like that. It's over. It's like a cry. I mean, it's over. I mean, you know, you get this. He's got this great way of investing so much feeling with his lyrics and then the melody line, and then of course the punctuation of all the orchestration, the lovely violins, the beautiful background harmonies. And this is a great
you guys
song.
know there was the group, the Traveling Wilburys, you know, if it wasn't mentioned earlier, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, George Harrison, Dylan. I mean, some were peers, others probably just idolized him as they were getting ready to enter in their musical journey.
Yeah, and we were talking a little earlier before about the great shows he's done. I remember the PBS special, Roy Orbison, Black and White Night, and it was like all in black and white, and it had like Bruce Springsteen was there, Jackson Browne, all kinds of great stars. It was like a final tribute to Roy Orbison. I think it was made like a year before he died, and it was just a great show. You just realize the honor and esteem that Roy Orbison is held in by rockers of all ages, country, western singers, rock singers, everybody. He was admired, respected. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, all the halls of fame. He deserves to be in all of them. Only 52 years old with 50 records and just a list that's unmatched for great songs and great feelings. But tell us about your Roy Orbison experience, your favorite songs, where you were when you first heard Pretty Woman or Aaliyah or any of his great songs, how you feel about Roy, how he touched your life. And again, before we go, please, we'd like to invite you to subscribe, like, and share if you haven't. Hit that like icon. It helps us spread the word. And for all of you who have subscribed, thank you for your support. We love you. We care for your ears.
Nick Knarf signing off.
We're signing off till next time.
Hope to hear from you.
Thanks for joining us again today. Ciao, baby.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.